A half-century ago, a massive Army Corps of Engineers project helped drain the Everglades to make room for Florida's rapid population growth. But the drainage project had so many unintended ecological consequences that the Everglades and Florida's future were left on the brink of collapse. In December 2000, with the world focused on hanging chads and an epic recount underway here in Florida, President Bill Clinton quietly signed into law a historic plan to save the Everglades.
No one had ever seen anything like it before.
20 years and $17 billion later, the grandiose plan to repair decades of environmental damage remains stuck in the swamp. I'm Amy Green. I'm an environmental journalist for WMFE, Orlando's NPR member station. And for the past decade, I have closely followed restoration efforts in the Everglades, Florida's most important freshwater resource. I've been obsessed with the Everglades and the complicated efforts to drain and now restore the watershed. To me, the Everglades are like a puzzle, a Rubik's Cube I can't put down.
Space travel, to the degree we accomplished it going to the moon and back, was a cinch when you compare it to the complexities of the hydrology of the Everglades.
There are rivers of toxic slime.
There's rot, there is slime, there's complete mat of 2 to 4, probably 6 inches of rotting algae, and the smell is comparable to a portalet that's been sitting in the hot sun for about 3 months.
There's a mind-boggling and dangerous plan to inject water from the Everglades 1,000 feet underground into Florida's sensitive aquifer.
You're taking polluted water from the surface, injecting it into an aquifer. How is that going to affect the aquifer over time? How is the quality of the water coming out of the ground going to affect the ecology of the system on the surface?
And there's the big question. Is it already too late to save the Everglades?
I don't think it's a failure. But, it's hard for someone like me to answer a question like that when I've dedicated pretty much my life to it.
From WMFE and the Florida Center for Investigative Reporting, this is Drained, a 4-part podcast about the Everglades and one of the most ambitious environmental restoration efforts ever undertaken. It's coming in December, available at WMFE.org and FCIR.org and wherever you get your podcasts.